Hi, welcome back. This is the second part of the fundraising strategy in regards to the Career Technical Education Foundation and a review from the last board meeting. My name is Tom Mudano, and I am a digital marketing, lead generation, and business development consultant, as well as fundraising. And I want to thank you for coming back and learning more about the fundraising strategy proposed in regards to Career Technical Education Foundation. First, if you take a look at in today's world, again, the fundraising hurdles, people just don't have as much time. They want to be able to see things on their schedule, and there's a big concern about the legitimacy of nonprofits. So it's very important for CTEF to have their image increased in every aspect of what they're doing in regards to web pages, website, Facebook, and those kinds of things. Next, if you look at the marketing materials, it needs to be very story focused, as well as we could utilize technology better to make it much easier to donate, and need to take advantage of all fundraising methods that are out there. In regards to CTEF, there is really no dedicated person that focuses on fundraising as well as marketing. If you look at the top three areas that primarily individuals donate, typically it is number one is religious organizations, education number two, health and human services is number three. So really there's a huge opportunity for CTEF to increase their fundraising efforts through the individual donor base as well as the corporate entities. Essentially what I'm proposing in regards to the fundraising strategy is a three-pronged approach. Number one, educate, communicate, and then of course generate. What we mean by that is first we need to educate ourselves by conducting research of who our target markets are. We need to evaluate all of our marketing efforts and make sure we educate on what kind of look we are portraying and is everything clear and concise. Looking at our brochures, we need to develop a case statement so that when we are talking to an individual donor or a corporation, we're very clear and concise about what our needs are in regards to from a fundraising perspective. Also, we need to generate a web presence. Next, what we need to do is be able to communicate what the funding opportunities are. We're going to be doing this through video newsletters, written and video stories, personal visits to both personal donors as well as corporations, presenting on-site presentations, all of this leading to the ask, which essentially is asking for the specific funding that is required to help CTEF grow. Next, we then, by result of all of those things, will be generating, of course, donations for our students, programs, and services that are provided by the CTEF. In order to get started, one of the first things I think we need to consider a marketing and funding budget plan, so we actually know how much money needs to be raised. That way we can better communicate it. From there, we'll define goals. In other words, exactly how much does Cyber Warriors need, manufacturing, equipment. We generate the gift levels that are needed, and what are the benefits to the donor in regards to being a part of CTEF and providing funding to it. Another part of this is actually conducting research and educating ourselves in regards to individual donors, corporate markets that we're going to be focusing on, energy, manufacturing, trades, looking at grants, as well as are there any events that we may want to consider for the future. One way that many people aren't aware of to conduct research is a program that is called Wealth Engines. This essentially is a research tool used to identify potential donors, and it actually helps us to rank the propensity to give, or how giving are they to specific areas such as education. This is just an example of one report showing, of course, this gentleman who has a propensity to give score rate of 1 to 1, which means they are a very giving person with a gift capacity of more than $5 million. Furthermore, we also determine who do they give to. It provides us a report on what type of charitable donations they give to. Therefore, we're able to evaluate, is this particular individual a giving person towards education, or if they've never given towards education, then they would be ranked lower on the list of potential donors that we would want to contact. Lastly, it also provides us a report that provides us their circle of friends. So therefore, we may find that perhaps our CTEF board members may know these people, or others may know of the potential donor that we're looking to talk with. Therefore, we could utilize that information to help us to be introduced to those ultimately we're wanting to talk with. The next key thing that we need to develop is essentially a email and contact database. This requires us to just identify who are we going to be talking to and gathering all of that information, including corporations, individuals, and so on.